Night pool. This happened at a junior high school in Tokyo. The swimming club at that school had close to 30 members from the first and second grades. It was almost equally split between boys and girls, and they generally got good results at the city swim meets as well. It was a hot day, just 2 or 3 days before the summer holidays. The next day was time to select the swimmers for the city-sponsored summer swim meet. Training finished at 5 p.m. that evening. Second grader Yuko chatted with some of the girls in the dressing room while she dried her wet hair with a towel. "Hey, do you want to train again tonight?" "Huh? Tonight?" "Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the selections tomorrow." Yuko knew that training at night was forbidden, but she really wanted to be selected for the swim meet. "Yeah, they won't know if we're quiet about it." Her friend stopped getting changed for a moment. "Yeah, okay. Let's meet at the rear gate at 8 p.m, okay?" "Okay, 8 p.m. And so they agreed, and the two briefly went home. After dinner, they said they were going to a friend's house to study, and with their swimming gear, they met at the school's rear gate once again. The pool, surrounded by a fence, was right by that rear gate. There was a prefab shower room by the fence, and you could get into the pool from there too. Of course, the shower room was locked, but all of the club members knew the code to get in. The pair climbed the rear gate, then quietly opened the door to the shower room and went inside. They got changed, warmed up, and then slipped into the pool. It was still the same temperature as during the day, and the warm water surrounded them. The nearby streetlights reflected on the dark water's surface as it moved in tiny waves. Both of them were swimmers in the 100 and 200 meter breaststroke, so they didn't make much noise when swimming, and thus didn't have to worry about alerting the guard. They took a short break after an hour and got out of the water. "You pulled my leg before, didn't you?" Yuko's friend said, glaring at her with mirth in her eyes. "Huh? Me?" "Yeah. I did no such thing." "You must have imagined it," Yuko said. Her friend tilted her head in confusion, but then the pair got back into the pool and started swimming again. Then, around the middle of the pool, the pair heard something make a noise in the water. As they were swimming, they turned around before they could stop themselves. But there was nothing there but calm water. Suddenly, Yuko's leg felt numb, like it was exhausted. "I'm gonna take a break," she said. She got out of the pool, wrapped herself in a towel, and then sat by the poolside. Then, her friend screamed again. "Hey! You just grabbed my leg again, didn't you?" "Huh? But I'm right here." Her friend lifted her head out of the water from around the middle of the fourth lane. "How on earth am I supposed to grab your leg from all the way over here?" Her friend's face suddenly went pale. "But... stop!" She screamed and then disappeared under the water. "What's wrong?" Yuko rushed into the pool, grabbing her friend's arm and pulling her back to the surface. The pool was only about 1 meter and 20 centimeters deep, a depth they could easily stand in. So there was no reason that her friend should drown there. Her friend struggled to breathe as Yuko held her up. "What happened?" My leg." "Your leg?" "Yeah, somebody grabbed both my legs." Her friend trembled as she clung to Yuko. Suddenly, the water got cold. That cold water seemed to be coming from the bottom of the pool. let's get out of here." Both girls nodded and then got out of the pool. Her friend's lips turned purple and her entire body was covered in goosebumps. She glanced down at her ankles, and there was a blue bruise around them that looked like somebody had tightly grabbed her.